By the way, Donald Trump, because I guess to celebrate his Person of the Yearhood, he opened up the day at the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, he brought the whole
Rang the
kit
bell.
and caboodle with him too, man.
Here he's doing that. Yeah!
And there was more than that.
Yeah, there was.
But he brought a serious posse with him.
Only enough room in the box up there.
In the dais. That's the inside circle.
He's well received.
Yes, that is the inside circle.
Yeah, that's the inside circle right there.
I think that's the Time Magazine rep, if I'm not...
Wait, if that's the inside circle, what's Tiffany doing there?
I know.
Come on.
She is persona non grata in the Trump
she's
family.
okay now.
Come on.
Okay
she lost a bunch of weight, and I think
Yes.
she's preggers now, right?
She is pregos.
Yeah. So she's bringing in another. She's bringing in another Trump.
She's bringing another
We're
Trump.
Good to go.
All right, so she's
We
back
like
in
her
the
again.
fold.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, good. Then we already do the
No, we haven't done any of these.
oh, okay. The Trump nice on time cover from the New York Stock Exchange.
The NYSE, here we go.
Yeah,
Play this
New York
one here.
Stock Exchange. And he's got the
Thank you very much. This
he
is
got the
an
big
honor
blow up
to-
Yeah,
behind
okay.
him.
Yeah, this is him.
That's cool.
Just acknowledging it.
compatriots along with us. They're going
That's
to
what
do
this
a
is.
beautiful job for you for the next 4 years.
It's going to do a beautiful
And,
job for us.
It's
Good.
really been something very special, and I have to say, Time Magazine getting this honor for the second time. I think I like it better this time, actually. But we did a good job. We had a great first term, despite a lot of turmoil caused unnecessarily. But the media's tamed down a little bit. They're liking us much better now, I think.
I don't know about
To
that.
just take them on again, and we don't want to do that. But I do want to thank Time Magazine. I've been on the cover many times. I don't know who has the record, but I can only probably talk well about 25% of the covers. 25% are great. The others I just sort of hide. But it's been an honor, and every time it's an honor, I will tell
Thank
you.
you.
And thank you very much for doing it, and thank the whole group at Time. Really very professional
great.
people. Thank you
Keep
very
putting me
much.
on the cover.
Oh, my God.
And
Keep putting me on the cover. Does he have the record?
Not even close.
No.
Now,
come
keep
on.
in mind, Time used to come out every week, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's a little weighted, and it's Richard Nixon 55 times from 1952 to 1994.
Wow.
55 covers? Wow. That's something.
I don't know that that's a record you want to shoot for, considering
No.
how many of those covers were probably in the middle of
negative.
But Tricky
turmoil.
Dick made a big comeback, man, at the end. Before
Nixon?
he died, the last few years before he died, he was
Yeah, that
he was
always
received
happens,
a
so.
lot better, man.
Yeah. We forget. We forget the
Yes.
negatives. We remember usually the positives. Well, he was a great ambassador to China.
Yes.
Remember when he fixed our relations? We opened up China again. Remember that?
And with what we've learned about the government these days, what his people did was nothing.
And
that's
it's not
true.
shocking if you stop and think about it, but in that first year and a half or so of Clinton's presidency, he and Nixon were very close, apparently.
Oh.
So he went to him for some
didn't remember
counsel,
that.
and
Really?
if only Nixon was around later in that presidency
Yeah.
for some scandal
Jeez.
and
Holy
impeachment
cow.
stuff.
But here was Trump on how to fix the economy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, go on. We're going to put it straight. We're going to give tremendous incentive like no other country has. We're cutting your taxes. We're going to cut them very
Thank you.
substantially.
Yes, please.
We got them down to 21% from probably 42 or 44%, depending on where you are. And we got them down to 21. Everyone said that was a miracle.
Bergamentum
Now we're
there
getting them
now.
down to
He's in the
15,
group.
but only if you make your product here. Otherwise, you pay 21, which is not bad. It's in the middle of the pack. But 15 brings you down to
15.
among the lower.
That's awesome.
And
That's awesome. That'll spark the economy.
And for those that are running the big companies, those great, big, beautiful companies, nobody's going to be leaving us. You're going to be coming back. You're going to be bringing it back to the United States. We are incentivizing everybody to come back to the United States. We want you back here. Car manufacturers, everybody. And we have one product that nobody has really to the extent that we do. It's called oil and gas. There is no country in the world that has more. We're number one. I brought it to number one during my first term in terms of production.
And we're
going
That's
to be
true.
number one plus. We'll do numbers that
Number one plus.
nobody will really see before. And when
Good.
that happens, prices are going to start coming down because people can't afford their groceries, and they're going to be affording their groceries very soon.
That's great.
Good.
Well, yeah, energy costs figure in to the
absolutely,
price of
they
your
do.
groceries because they have to be delivered to the store. And so somebody pays that cost. And it's us. It's us. So that's awesome that he's cutting the corporate tax rate to 15%.
Let's go.
Wow.
Do we have? I saw a clip where they were down on the floor too yesterday of the stock exchange, and obviously the clips that they released were happy.
Were there Secret Service agents around him? Not that would help.
Oh my gosh!
Because the golf. Have you heard the golf situation where he was?
Yeah, so he's at the golf course.
The attacker at the golf course.
The second attempt.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to the Trump Assassination Task Force, reveals that Secret Service agent who spotted Ryan Routh in the trees at the golf course opened fire on the suspect and missed him 6 times from 5 feet away. I don't even know how that's possible.
Here.
How is that possible? Sweet Lord.
Well, shot at him
he was in
missed.
the brush, right?
Missed from 5 feet.
He's in the brush. He's moving around.
I'm a terrible shot.
Yes.
I don't practice that often. I could hit somebody from 5 feet.
Even if you tried to miss him, you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, that's incredible.
What is happening? It's just whatever, man.
It's not the Secret Service of yesteryear.
No, it's not.
That's
Now,
for
was
sure.
this particular agent pregnant and
and blind? Yeah, because it was part of their DEI. He also happened to be Cherokee Indian, and so they needed to hire him.
A blind, pregnant,
pregnant Cherokee Indian.
I'm being serious here. You have to have missed on purpose. You have to. There has to be something deeper here. Hey, look, there's going to be a guy in the bushes. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there.
Or I mean, he could have been trying to not shoot to kill and wound him, and
that's possible.
Then you are in the wrong line of work.
Absolutely, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, because it's important to put down the threat.
Yes.
So I don't know.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Again,
kind of.
Who knows what's going on there? Who knows? And we'll never know. They're not going to share that with us.
Ta-da.
Also, here's Trump on investment incentives.
The incentive theory again. In fact, I just announced yesterday, I didn't announce it for this reason, but anybody investing $1 billion or more gets a very expedited approval process because, the approvals, when people come into the country, it takes them, in many cases, 14, 15, 16 years to get the approval. We have...
Yeah, he's going to expedite a lot of things.
Good. I hope he gets. You're going to get a coffee cup, maybe a Trump coffee cup.
Gold-plated, though.
Invest over $1 billion. Yeah, give him a coffee cup. Too.
And I mean, he spent a lot of time. I don't know if we'll get to more of these clips later. There's so much there because Jim Cramer interviewed him on the floor, and
that's right.
I don't want Jim Cramer anywhere near. He is a bad luck charm, Jim Cramer.
Yeah,
but
he's
Trump
gotten
threw him
some
under
things
the bus,
wrong.
kind of.
Who threw who under?
Trump kind of threw him under the bus a little bit, right?
On what specifically? Do you remember?
No, but I saw a clip where Trump was giving him a hard time about making wrong picks and stuff.
Oh, really? That may be one that Chris sent in. That's not the ones that I sent in. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was like you know better than anybody, Jim.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
now,
I think so.
That's kind of fun. We should look for that.
Yeah, one of the things that they did discuss was he mentioned that he's going to be meeting with Jeff Bezos next week.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Well, they said Jeff's going to give it $1 million too.
Oh yeah, to the inauguration, just like Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
that's interesting, right?
That is
all of a
interesting,
sudden,
isn't
they're
it?
like, "Oh, actually, I like you now."
Everybody's got to go along to get along. So get on the bus.
I need some of those space contracts.
Yeah.
You're giving them to Elon.
Do you recall that I said, it just occurred to me earlier this week, I think it was, oh my gosh, we're getting more Trump judges on the federal bench. Yay.
Yeah.
And there was like 30 to 37 openings right now. Well, before the election, it was a bipartisan agreement. In fact, I know it passed the Senate unanimously that they're like, hey, we have such a federal backlog on these cases. They added 63 new judgeships. And it passed overwhelmingly, and then Biden's like, "Yeah, I'm going to veto that. We're not gonna approve those judges now that we see who's going to be doing it." So there's been a compromise now, and Democrats are pissed at Sinema and Manchin. They're basically going to spread it out now.
Yeah.
Over 10 years.